Hello guys, how are you today? So I'll be taking you basically through KejaFlow, which is our product here at kodekeja. So basically it's a rental platform, rental management platform, and right now we'll be logging in as a super admin. So this is the super admin dashboard on KejaFlow, and first thing first is you have to have a two-factor verification because this account handles a lot of sensitive information. So you definitely have to have a secure account. So on the super admin dashboard on KejaFlow, this is the control center for anyone managing multiple properties in Kenya. Right here on overview, you get a live snapshot of total properties, tenants, what's due this cycle, and anything overdue. No more digging through spreadsheets. So yeah, so on the next part, on the sidebar, we have the properties section. So under properties, you can manage every building and unit you're responsible for. Residential, commercial, co-owned, it doesn't matter. Each one has its own unit, leases and tenants tracked separately. So this gives you a lot of convenience and it makes things easier for you as a project manager or as an admin. So yeah, apart from properties now, as you can see there, you can also edit the pages. You can edit each property on its own, and these permissions are limited to different users. Not everyone can do this, so probably super admin and the project managers and etc according to that. So on the next page you have the clients. Clients is where you manage your tenants and owner records, contact details, active leases and history all in one place. Yeah, so you can check them out from here. You can delete, manage, add, and yeah. So apart from that, we also have the owners page. So owners are basically people who have properties they're managing for. So as you understand, property management works as a portfolio. So you can have someone having multiple properties or one property under your company's portfolio. And yeah, this is where you get to add them, delete them, add their details and link them to a property and also allocate them. So we also have the payments tab, and on the payments the module, sorry, on the payments module, it gives you a live collection of what's been paid, what's pending, what's partial, down to the individual invoice, and you can record payments manually and send reminders from here. So once someone has something that's pending, you can only send them a reminder from them. So the billing engine is specifically built for the Kenyan market, because we really asked around, and a lot of people said most systems don't have a really nice system for the Kenyan market, a really nice billings infrastructure for the Kenyan market. So you get to generate itemized invoices here, rent, service charge, utilities, set your own utility rates, log expenses, and reconcile what's collected against what's actually spent. So no more manually splitting bills every month. Everything is done over here, and it's really convenient for those who actually work with this kind of systems. And yeah, so that's something we really worked on, and we do hope people get to enjoy it. And yeah, so that's what you get on billing. So on the next part, you can see we have is reconciliation. Reconciliation flags anything that needs a second look, like M-Pesa payments that came in but haven't matched to an invoice, so nothing slips through. It's basically like a filter. So we also have the maintenance. The maintenance requests come in, get approved, and get tracked here. So you're not chasing updates, or someone's texting you or sending you messages to check this and that. So no, all the maintenance tickets are handled here, and the specific roles that are managed have been appointed get to actually look and approve those tickets. So everything has a proper workflow. So the other part we have is the owner statements. So for property owners, we auto-generate statements, rent collected, management fees, expenses, net payout, and all of this can be you can get a CSV or you can export it as a PDF you can get to finalize statements here. So yeah, so we also have that feature, and I think it's very convenient for those who know. So we have the reminders page, and reminders is something that we think is very convenient for those who want to not have the hassle of keeping in touch with every client every time. You get to have reminders and automate the nagging part, rent dues, overdue notices, sent out without you having to remember. You just set them up and just leave them there. So the next part we also have is the reports. The reports pull it all together. So they bring everything together: the occupancy, collection rate, arrears, income breakdown, live numbers. So there's no more guesswork. Everything you've been doing throughout the time you've had the system, it's all recorded here. You get to select the time, you get to select a specific property, and you can export the CSVs too. So the other thing we've got in our system is the audit logs. So audit logs are really important for security measures, especially when you're handling people's properties, people's systems. People's money. So every action taken is accounted in the audit logs. Yeah. So apart from that, we also have the member section. So these are the team members for the organization. So if your organization has property managers, accountants, maintenance people, owners, we have the members page, and you get to manage who has access to what and what they're allowed to do and how they're tied to your system. Yeah, so that is basically it. We also have a section where you can invite members and they can be able to access the portal from the invite link. So one thing we noticed is a lot of system needs they work through spreadsheets and all that. So we created a bulk import page for them to be able to access that, and they can import their data from there. And last but not least, we have the settings page, which has your email, currency, time zone, notifications, and you can set up your two-factor authentication.